A little dancing. How are you?
Oh, fantastic.
Look at you knowing exactly what to do, Scott
you know, my
Baker.
dad taught me. You know, he's a heck of a dancer himself. So
I love it. Well, hopefully, are we going to get to see him today? Or?
We'll see him on the video.
Be on the video. Okay.
Right. One of these days, he keeps telling me when he retires, he's going to be my chauffeur to drive me across state.
I would love for him to come down. That's so funny. Scott Baker here, fifth generation baker in a business, the family business of Jenny Lee. They have been baking amazing breads and confections for 5 generations, located right outside of Pittsburgh. So we're going to take you to the other part of Pennsylvania with truly a family tradition, back in stock in the 6 Demi-Loaves. So these are your harvest flavors, once again. Your cinnamon swirl, which is the original.
Right.
The cranberry, which is always, tried and true favorite.
That one here, right.
And brand new today, we have the Cran-Apple choice.
Right.
$30. There are 3 ship weeks. Have them shipped now if you can't wait. If you'd like them closer to Thanksgiving, November 4th is available. That's also my husband's birthday.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then December 2nd, we have a ship week available for you as well. M98136 is your item number.
I think I know what you're getting your husband for Christmas for his birthday.
I should, right? So talk to us about the breads, the process, how you've come to these amazing recipes.
So, I've been very blessed to follow my dad and my grandfather in their footsteps in the baking industry. Literally, it's been a tradition that's been handed down father to son, 5 times now. My great-great-grandfather was baking in 1875 in Pittsburgh. The processes that my great-great-grandfather used are still used today. All natural ingredients, fermentation. We allow that yeast activity to create the acids and alcohol that imparts a better flavor, a better texture and mouthfeel on that dough. And then we use these old-fashioned style crimp pans to give us that unique round shape.
Do you want to show that while you're talking about it?
You know what? So, and then.
So we'll show the video, and that way we can see your dad, and then we'll actually show you live the process of how this is done. In the bakery.
So there's our bakery. We're small batch. That batch right there makes 384 loaves of bread. There's the cranberries going in the dough. We sheet the dough out and we sprinkle that cinnamon sugar on. There's Dad. Showing Mikey how to get the perfect swirl in the loaf. And then the key to the unique shape is the pans that we bake in. These pans were designed over a couple hundred years ago, but we still use those today because it gives that really unique ridged shape. There's the butter bath, which I'm going to show here live in just a second. But that coating on the outside, that butter and the cinnamon sugar, is something that you're not going to find in any commercial bread aisle. This is something you get from a good retail bakery. And that's where I learned.
Oh my gosh, they are so good. And the flavor, when you warm these up, put them in the toaster, let them get a little bit warm. Oh my gosh. Sandwiches for breakfast. You can do the Monte Cristo.
So many good ways to eat it.
Here is the process. So now the bread is out of the loaf pan.
It comes out of the pan. We let it cool until it's 100 degrees or cooler. Literally bathed in bath. I mean, you saw the process.
That is all butter.
In our bakery. I always tell new people, make sure you get those ends because that's everybody's favorite slice.
This is the one time that everybody will want the heel, right?
And then it's a little bit more vigorous in the bakery, but we literally toss in the cinnamon sugar to fully coat the outside. This isn't as good as what my bakers can do. They can certainly coat that a lot better than what I'm demonstrating, but that's how we get that cinnamon sugar into every bite.
Wow. And so when you slice it, literally all the way around, it helps to kind of caramelize as you heat it, and it creates this delicious crunch and texture.
Especially when it's toasted or French toasted, like you said, it caramelizes, and that just takes it to a whole new level.
It's so good. All right, so the immediate ship week has been very popular. This is what you're going to receive, and what I love about this, Scott, too, is it makes a wonderful, gift if you want to do single loaves. Break bread with our family, give someone, a loaf of bread when they come to visit. I think that's a wonderful stocking stuffer for sure. You're going to get 2 of each one of the flavors. Would you take us through each one of them?
Sure. So, you mentioned we've got the traditional cranberry. We've had this swirl bread at Christmas time for many, many years now. We use ocean spray cranberries, some of the best cranberries that we can find, chock full of them. And it's just a delicious eating bread. The brightness and the sweetness of the cranberries comes through.
Yeah, there's a little burst almost when you bite into those cranberries.
And then our fun flavor this year, Cran-Apple Crumble. So not only does it have the cranberries, it also has apples in it. And then the crumble, we put a cinnamon chip inside.
Ooh.
So not only do you get the cinnamon in the swirl and the cinnamon on the outside, you get a little burst of cinnamon bunches in each bite. What I really love about this package is these really cute red and green colored
the holiday
bags.
color theme. I love that. And when you bite into these, or when you build the sandwich, imagine like a ham and cheese sandwich on that with that bread a little bit warm.
Right,
oh
right.
my gosh.
Oh yeah.
I was
So
thinking
good.
brie with that Cran-Apple Crumb.
Oh, there you
right?
go.
Put a little
That would be
brie on
really
it,
good.
do a little open face, a little bit of a melt on that.
I like that.
Yeah, that with the apple and the cran. Yes, delicious.
Holiday
but
time.
regular butter, like you can't mess this up because it's already been bathed in butter and
Right.
sugar.
And it doesn't
It's
even
already
really
amazing.
need any,
It needs
but of
nothing.
course if you do, then go
Yeah,
ahead, right?
exactly. If more is more, like for me it is.
Yeah, I've been on a kick. I toast it, butter it, and then put cream cheese on top of it. That's,
Oh,
that's why I'm
wow.
enjoying it.
Okay.
That's good. That's good. We'll take it.
I like where your head's at. You know, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that's the other thing about bread. It is a staple, but this is really artisan crafted bread. The difference is palatable.
There's so many good ways to eat it. My favorite for a Sunday is this French toast.
Oh,
it makes
look at
just
that.
super French
Stop.
toast. Like, you know, we talk about that caramelization and the sugar on the outside, but really when that bread is toasting on the griddle and that caramelization happens, when you bite into that with syrup on it, warm from the griddle, it is just so, it's
so good.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, so 500 orders placed. Last week, congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Customer Choice
Exciting.
Award winner.
3 times in a row.
M98136 from Jenny Lee. It's the 6 Demi-Loaves, so it's a beautiful gift again.
Right.
3 ship weeks. If you want one for now, just for yourself, go ahead and pick it up. But then think about build to ship to for November 4th and December 2nd.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely
It
great
was
to
good
see
to
you.
have you
Yeah,
here.
you-
Thanks
you
for
as
the
well.
little.
Where's the pinata?
I know, right? We'll work on that.
All right.
All right, we're gonna keep it moving, Rachel.
You know what? We're staying in Pennsylvania. This time we're going to Pennsylvania.